Well, guys, I'm in the thick of tinkering with my little Tina 2 3D printers. You know, my big 3D printer is working perfectly fine, but I've had a lot of things with work and whatnot where I just feel like focusing on a little tinkering for a little bit. I've had quite a bit of tinkering, so I kind of feel like I should probably stop doing more work-related stuff, but before it becomes work. But I'm just nearing the end, and I need your help. This was the 3D printer that I was able to get working. It's the basic model. It does not have the heating element. And you see there's this little section where a circuit board goes, specifically this circuit board. And all it does is, without any real components, no active components or anything, it goes from this 20-pin ribbon cable to the stepper motor, the Hall effect sensor for the leveling, the hot end heater and temperature sensor in one little 4-pin connection, and the fan. Well, that's the piece that's missing. And over here, you can tell it's a little bit different. Same 20-pin connector, Hall effect sensor, fan, stepper motor, all the same, but they obviously had issues with the hot end because they turned the hot end heating element into a much thicker wire with a thicker connection and a tiny second 2-pin connection for the temperature sensor. That's fine, I thought, because I figured I could still take this design and make a duplicate and make it work. But I was wrong. Along with changing from a single 4-pin connection to having a much beefier connection for the heating element, they also took, this is the original basic version of the Tina 2, they took some of the unused pins and rearranged them all to where there's more current going across more pins, and so it doesn't heat up as much. Better design, honestly. No sense in leaving any pins unused. The original Tina had a 3D R72A. I thought this was kind of interesting. Control board by Red Bank. And then the other one has a ESP32 on the bottom. And look at that. They actually used a piece of 3D printed hardware as a little spacer. This one is an R72H2. Slightly different. This was from the Wi-Fi model. It looks like the new Tina 2S is the same one. So Tina 2S and Tina 2 Wi-Fi 3D printers will both work. And to be honest, I'm hoping to see if I can rip this off because I'd rather have an ESP32 for my other little projects, like Arduinos and stuff. Actually, I mean, it is basically an Arduino. So I'll see if maybe the firmware will complain if I rip that off. But now what I need is if any of you guys happen to have a Tina 2 Wi-Fi or a Tina 2S, if you happen to have this board, and if you can see what the pinout is, and I can make a connection, because everything's been moved around and it just doesn't line up anymore. For instance, we have that, and then we have that. They've just moved stuff around a little bit. And I don't really know what I'm working with. I could try to find where everything goes, but they've moved stuff around as well. And honestly, I'm going to be lazy. If I have viewers, some of them might have a Tina 2, because some of them probably watched my video about 3D printing. And one of them that they got may have been a Tina 2S or a Tina 2 Wi-Fi model. So let me know if you guys happen to have one of those. And if you need any help, I can hopefully give some help for your Tina 2 in the comments section. Well, happy tinkering. See ya.